this drone the future of Formula One TV broadcasting? We've been invited down to Milbrook Proving Ground by Red Bull to witness the drone being put through its paces under the control of drone pilot Shaggy. Going up against the drone in a drag race is none other than ex-Formula One driver David Coulthard. Before the first run, we caught up with the drone pilot Shaggy to see just what David Coulthard was up against.
That goes 350 kilometers an hour.
Correct.
How does it still film?
Well, that was a challenge actually, because one thing to make something that flies fast, but then to film with it and frame a car,
Yeah.
that was quite a challenge. So we had to make it super light to be able to, handle a little bit, even though the shape is not really made for that. We have a GoPro in there that's completely decased, so then you have the stabilization for it, the high quality. And we have a system where the camera can actually tilt up and down while we're flying.
So is that someone else manually controlling
I have
that?
like a foot pedal.
You're like Ed Sheeran with like your foot pedal and your music.
like a mixing pedal.
Yeah. Is it quite sensitive at 350 kilometers an hour?
The faster I go, the throttle, the more sensitive like the pitch and the roll. But I can go 300 to 350 pretty comfortably at behind the car and still keep it frame.
That down shit.
Gives
Glorious.
me tingles, Tommy.
Glorious.
Gives me tingles. The drone absolutely wiped the floor with it because it's wet tyres, not great traction. It's quite wet out there. Oh God! What? How does that still do things to me?
Why?
After all these years,
I know.
I'm still like. So is this the future of Formula One broadcasting?
I remember watching F1 with some friends and they were like, it doesn't look very fast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're going 200 miles an hour around corners and they're going, it doesn't look very fast. Like, that's not a good thing, I don't think.
Can you imagine like a
F1.
side-by-side battle and a drone just coming in to capture?
Yes.
That
You see it in
beautiful
like rally and stuff, don't you, where like they have it on corners and things like that. That'd
Yeah.
be so cool as it like flies into the battle. And
Yeah. Obviously there would be limitations, wouldn't there? Because I guess you wouldn't have a drone directly above it, just health and safety and all that sort of stuff. But I think that having it kind of to the side, or I don't know, just there's ways that
yeah, they
could
could
make
do
it
something.
epic.
Yeah,
but it has
it
to
would
also
so
be
cool.
like, not like helmet cam, where
You can't really see. Yeah, and they don't want to overuse it. It just needs to be those like cool little bits in the race where like you get that sense of speed to make it exciting, because that would be so cool.
future of Formula One. Maybe. Oh, he's back! Yes!
It's so nostalgic.
That
drone is
absolutely smoked it. Wow, that drone was gone. That drone is in another county right now.
Yeah, that sound
looks
is just so
spraying on it.
glorious. It's when you can hear it like echoing through like the whole area. It's just amazing.
Yeah, don't pan down, George. It's
Don't,
Peggy
yeah.
18, know what I'm saying? the nicest of days, David. How was it in the car?
Yeah, well look, in the car it's actually quite nice because it's warm and you're protected from the elements, but out here it's obviously cold and wet, but not ideal conditions, cold track, damp track, even though this particular car does have some traction control on it, you just have no downforce, so it takes an age to get the car up and running. Then when you get the load in the car is quick, but by that point the drone is gone. So we're not really comparing apples with apples, are we? So
one thing I find really interesting is, especially when I watch Formula One with people that don't watch it, I think they find that maybe on TV it doesn't look as quick as you think it is. Do you think a drone would help get that perception of speed a lot better?
I think that would give us incredible insight to what it feels like to be a driver. You know, you get the onboard camera, which gives a little bit of a feeling. All of the wide shots from Formula One television, it just slows the car down. So it's much more impressive when you're actually there. So I think this, you know, is an interesting project, full stop, but I think that the future of broadcasting could really be enhanced by it.
So how much quicker do you think you could have gone with the soft tyres, you know, a nice sunny day?
Yeah, so much faster. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I still think the drone would beat us across that sort of distance because its acceleration is incredible.
The weight is a lot less as well.
Yeah, a lot less, yeah, exactly.
And finally, what is it like, I guess, to get the call out? Oh, David, you've got to go drive an F1 car against a drone. Is it still quite a special thing to come out here and do this?
I don't take it for granted. You know, for me, working in broadcasting, I think it keeps me more in tune with the challenges of jumping in a car. You know, obviously this is not as challenging as going around a racetrack, but there's still a responsibility and there's still a high speed. So yeah, you know, I'm always up for a bit of F1 driving.
Right, that is it. We are done here at Milbrook Proving Grounds. We have seen a Red Bull car versus the world's fastest drone in a drag race, and we've found out whether drones are the future of camera work in Formula One.
I think they are. And also just hearing that car, glorious.
Oh my God, unbelievable. What a day. Thank you to Red Bull for allowing us to come here and experience a Formula One car in the flesh with David Coulthard in the driver's seat, and we'll see you soon for another video.